Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to a new Hold My Popcorn Christmas special. I'm Max Ely in Asheville. I have scared my dog over in Boston. It's Tim again. How are you, Timmy boy?
Max, I am at, despite the Red Sox being a travesty and an embarrassment, and the Patriots, for that matter, being a travesty and an embarrassment, I'm at full mast right now because of the movie that we are going to not only cover, but we are going to do a live commentary on the movie.
Yeah, baby.
Which might as well, your Australian accent is extremely appropriate because of who's in this movie. But I'll let you tell the movie, Max.
Yeah, so originally we were going to do It's a Wonderful Life for a Christmas episode, but nobody wanted to watch that. So instead of watching a suicidal alcoholic George Bailey this Christmas season, we're going to be watching Tim's favorite suicidal alcoholic, Martin Riggs, as we're going to be diving into our first commentary track ever with 1987's Lethal Weapon.
A.K.A. the best movie ever made. A.K.A. better than Titanic. Better than Avatar. Better than all those, who's that crazy guy from England who does all those movies? Daniel Day-Lewis. Better than any of his movies.
I think it's Ireland, but yep. Go
Whatever.
on.
Whatever.
Keep on naming people that you don't know, Tim.
The best movie ever made, Lethal Weapon. Hands down. And Bill, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, that's not true. Tim's crazy. And I just want to tell you, fuck you, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. Fuck your stupid face. Okay? Lethal Weapon is the greatest movie ever made. And I'll meet you in North Square. And I know you'll beat the crap out of me. But I'm still going to meet you there. I'm going to die on this hill, Bill. God damn it.
Just like Riggs in this movie, just getting all tied up and bloody. And that's just Tim's fantasy. Like, I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm doing it, Raj.
Exactly.
All right. So for anybody who wants to follow along at home, I don't know why you would, but if you do, hit pause as soon as you hear the first chord of Jingle Bell Rock. So for us, it's the 8-second mark on the Amazon print that we're watching, where the Warner Brothers logo hasn't fully spun into frame yet. And we're going to do this on a countdown in the tempo of the Shamrock commercial from Halloween 3. So we'll do a practice run first, which will be bum 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 bum, and then you hit play, and then we'll do it for real. So here's the test run. Bum 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 bum, play. Okay, so everybody got that? Jesus Christ. The timing of that was impeccable. Right as I said press play for the test run, I just completely lost connection with Tim.
Wait, can you not see me?
I can see you now, but it completely froze.
Great.
That was really fucking weird. I said play and it just went boop boop and everything just shut off.
It's Elon Musk, dude.
I know. We shouldn't have been talking all that shit about him earlier.
Yeah, he's hacked your computer.
He called up Tim Cook. He's like, hey. Bill
he didn't
answer.
hack it because he doesn't know how to do that, but
yeah. Okay, well, that was a great start, but we're actually going to do it for real this time. So here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Play. There we go. We're getting some of that Jingle Bell music. If you ever want to know what Tim's hard-on looks like, it's just white and bluish metal. Just like that subtitles here. It's going to be very interesting for two people who have ADD to do a commentary track in which the movie's playing and we have headphones on at the same time.
It's going to be great.
So is this font also like the Superman font, which Richard Donner did? It kind of looks like it, right?
Oh, yeah. If you're going to make this movie, you're not spending money on the font. You're spending money on Mel Gibson's hard dick.
And Gary Busey's hard teeth.
His enormous hard teeth. And I imagine the amount of cocaine Gary Busey does, he also needs help with that hard dick. So
I just throw it on my penis and nothing happens. I just jam it into my urethra.
I don't know why it doesn't respond the same as me.
It's one brain into another. Am I right? Am I right? He's just talking to a mirror.
Yeah.
Nobody's even in the house.
Tell me I'm right. Eric Clapton.
I think Eric Clapton did he did all the movies too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, which is why this is such a great franchise.
Something nobody ever really talks about is how like Eric Clapton had a very odd partnership with the Lethal Weapon series.
Yes. Well, I think this was like the height of Eric Clapton's, also
speaking of cocaine.
Yeah. He needed some serious cash flow. Great movie.
See, perfect ingredients to what Tim considers a masterclass cinema, which is tits, drugs, and death, all in that order. And I think the first 20 seconds of this movie.
Within the first 20 seconds of the movie.
What is she looking at? This poor girl. I wonder what her direction was for this. It's like, yeah, just take your tits out and, I don't know, just act like you're giggling and then just jump out the window.
I bet they probably just gave her cocaine and said, all right, just do what you will.
What'd you do last night? Just do that. We're going to keep the camera running.
Like, wow, she was doing great until the death.
She could fly last night. It's really weird she didn't do it tonight. She kind of looks like Tom.
She has some sunspots in that chest. She's going to need to see a dermatologist.
Yeah. She actually, in retrospect, kind of looks like Tom Atkins' daughter a little bit. If Tom Atkins just had a smoke show wife to not, fully dilute the the genes there. Dr. Dan.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. 100%.
Kind of weird, right? Doesn't she kind of? Yeah.
Wait,
both be from
is
Pittsburgh.
This actually a sequel to Halloween 3?
That's the only thing is that I'm pretty sure Tom Atkins has bigger titties than this girl.
That's definite.
Yeah. Also,
Joel
Tim's
Silver.
wife, Abby. Love Joel Silver. We've mentioned him multiple times throughout the series. We've done a couple of Joel Silver movies.
Oh, she's trying to fly.
Whee! Oh, she's not doing a good job.
She's now turned into a ragdoll.
Yep. And
some old Jewish lawyer is not going to be happy tomorrow when he finds out his Cadillac has been destroyed.
Well, that's what you get for parking in front of a condo building.
Yeah.
It's a parking lot like everybody else.
Especially in the 80s, you got to know some coked out lady's going to try and take a nosedive off the balcony.
It's like a weekly thing. That's Santa just hanging on the side of the roof.
Look at Raj.
This must have been weird for people watching this movie because it is clearly the summer. Everything is green outside in that scene. Mm-hmm. He's getting too old for this shit with his 3% body fat.
Yeah, how old
Danny
was Danny
Glover looks fucking great.
This?
So I know he's supposed to be 10 years older than he actually is, but let me look it up. I think he was born I looked it up earlier. Let's see. Danny Glover.
And we covered this.
So he was
what?
So he was 40. So he was born in 1946. This movie came out in 87. So he's either 40 or 41.
Jesus Christ.
And he's playing like a 50-year-old.
Yeah, he's playing a guy who's about to retire.
He doesn't have any fucking hair on, any gray hairs. I have more gray than Danny Glover does.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be fucking 50. Yeah, look at his fucking six-pack.
Yeah. Also, we covered this the last time we did Lethal Weapon, but really weird to have your entire family in there while you're just hanging dong in the bathtub.
Yeah, with no bubbles.
No bubbles. I mean, it's clear as day.
I'm kind of half expecting them all just to jump into the tub with him.
He was pulling them in there.
Yeah. I'm never too old for a family hug in the tub. Here's George Bailey just coughing and crying, or both at the same time.
I lost you there for a minute.
Is it the connection, or are you're just beyond the point of erect, just looking at Riggs, just touching his chest right there?
Oh yeah, I lost you because my eyes rolled back in my head as I was finishing. Look at this. I mean, already there hasn't been one character in this movie that isn't naked.
I know. That is weird. The first three people they introduce are all naked.
Yeah, fantastic.
So Mel Gibson's got some hairy ass too. That or he's got like a lot of pimples or something going on with his butt. See, Bill missed out.
Yeah. Bill loves a hairy ass.
Yep.
Riggs definitely not peeing in the toilet. Gargling with beer. Like any real man does. I mean, this is just how real men live. You know what I mean? Not like us pansies.
Yep. Just chugging stale pre-opened beer from the night before that has cigarettes in it.
Right.
And there you got that apartheid sticker over there. Callbacks for things to come. It's a cougar head. I know what a cougar head is. I got an apartheid sticker on my fridge.
I also have a destroyed house that I live in this entire series.
This house has been under construction since 1963. Oh, Riggs. They need to bring that back. The wood panel over the fridge.
Oh yeah, wood panel over the fridge, linoleum floors.
Mm-hmm.
With a teal sweater vest. This is full on 80s, and I couldn't love it anymore.
Also, what time of day? I mean, I'm going to assume it's like 7 a.m. because the kids haven't gone to school yet, and he's a detective and he's going into work. So, he was just taking a tub at 6 a.m.
This is such an unrelatable, all these movie, I'm getting off to work scenes are so unrelatable. How do they have time for all this shit?
I know.
Typically when I'm back when I used to work in an office, it was basically just oh my God, I need to leave now. And I just woke up.
Yep. I even do that now when I work from home.
Right, exactly.
And it's shit, I got to call in 3 minutes.
Oh!
Just running upstairs.
He just had a 3-hour,
soak.
Yeah, get ready for work session. What the hell's happening?
It's also another inaccurate thing is that the guy is going to work and it is completely sunny out. Today, it is going to be pitch black out at Christmas time. You're going to work.
Oh, yeah.
People have to go to work so much earlier now. Strolling in. Maybe it's 10 o'clock. I don't know.
They're trying to paint this as L.A., It's going to be nice and beautiful in L.A. But it's not, Max. It's dirty and dingy.
So I lost him again. He'll come back, but I have no idea what he's saying, and I don't want any dead air, so I'll just vamp and just talk about nothing until the old Timster. Yep, there he is.
There I am.
You're frozen, but I can see you and hear you.
Great. Maybe I'll turn off my video
it all
here.
sped up at once. Yeah. Maybe I'll do the same. Doing it old school.
Because we are just streaming here. Streaming everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got 3 computers I'm looking at the same time since I don't have a jack to connect into another screen to watch this movie. So I have to use my other computer for that. So is Abby loving this movie so far?
What are you thinking, Abby?
I don't have any thoughts so far.
Abby has no thoughts so far.
Cool.
Which is just a hallmark of a great movie. Because great movies don't make you think at all. They don't make you feel anything. It's just pure sex, Max. It's pure sex, pure violence. That's what great movies are. Don't you think,
saxophone.
Abby?
Yes. That's what I look for in a movie.
Yeah. And saxophone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, she's getting up and leaving now.
I'm bringing the dog. I'll be back in New Year's.
Yeah.
I'm staying with my mother. Bye, Tim.
You'll be contacted by my lawyer. This was.
You'll be back.
You'll be back. No one can resist this.
I have your car keys.
My stomach out while I'm watching Lethal Weapon.
Nope, just eating some Coke, and then we got what's his name, Anthony. The fuck's that dude's name from the Anthony Kiedis? Is that his name?
From the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah, his dad is the guy in the red flannel.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And his name...
Hilarious.
His stage name was Blackie Dammit. That was his name.
Blackie Dammit?
Yes.
Judging by Anthony Kiedis' history, it seems like his dad probably just was a cocaine dealer.
So that's what I was about to go into. I think that he's just playing himself in this because he was apparently known as the drug dealer to the stars.
Hilarious.
Anthony Kiedis wrote an autobiography a couple of years ago, and he was saying how he'd sell drugs, and when he was a kid, he'd hang around Sonny and Cher and David Bowie and Blondie and all these punk and rock stars of the 70s because he was selling drugs to all of them.
He has great hair plugs too. Did you see those?
Go back and let me look at them. Let's see. Yeah, those are some plugs.
Dude, they're great.
Yeah. See the bob pin still in them. I think he's using the same net that they use in the tree.
That's not a real badge. And you're not a real cop. Mel Gibson's like, yeah, no, you're right. I'm
Mel Gibson,
yeah.
I love it.
The director goes, cut, Mel. God damn it. Could you play the role?
Listen, Black damn it. You got to stop giving Mel real coke. Rolling and shooting coke at the same time.
I didn't give him coke. I gave him Viagra. It's the same thing for him, God damn it.
He won't stop talking about the Jews. He's getting really angry.
I gave him coke and he gave me the Bible.
It's actually just grinded up melatonin. I don't know why he's acting like this.
But this was a weird Bible. It had the Testament of Mel in it. And it just said the Jews over and over again on 300 pages.
It's like The Shining.
Anthony Kiedis' dad is doing a pretty good job here.
Yeah, I guess he was just whenever he needed money, he would just do he's like a part-time player. Like he was in a couple of TV shows in the 70s and 80s, and I guess he was over in England before that. He probably gave Joplin the wrong dose of heroin, and then he went back over to the States.
It's like, oh God, I gotta get out of here.
I gotta stop killing all these British people.
I gotta get out of here.
Hendrix. It's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
It's probably like, oh God, I killed Janice. All right, I'm gonna go back to the States, and I'm gonna stop at my buddy Jimmy's house, and then right back home to rehab. I'm gonna straighten out.
Straight and narrow. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading some things about him. I might have to read this Anthony Kiedis biography because he also said that his dad, safe to say, unconventional. When Anthony was 12, his dad let him fuck his 18-year-old girlfriend.
Wow.
Yes.
I guess that's how you become a rock star, man.
Yeah, you just live that life your entire life.
Right, exactly.
So he was doing drugs when he was fucking 12.
Here we see Mel looking at a picture of his dead wife, getting ready to end it all.
Watching the Three Stooges, drinking, looking at his wife, and blowing his brains out. The Christmas Story.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I've more than once thought about blowing my brains out watching Christmas Story.
Well, I'm saying this is just the Christmas Story.
Oh, not the movie with Ralphie in it.
No. But okay. I mean, if I am going to blow my brains out, it is going to be while watching the Three Stooges.
That's just a gag.
Yeah. Should I do it?
Polishing the gun up. You don't want to kill yourself with a dirty gun.
Yep. Yeah, why is he polishing? Who cares? You're going to fucking die.
It's about respect, Max. It's about self-respect.
Isn't this his cop gun? Shouldn't he be the only one who has handprints on it? Or he just doesn't want to slip?
I think you just want people to find him with a dirty gun. That's just embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, he's got to clean that hole. That's pretty dirty there, too.
Yeah.
What if he just did it? It's like a director's cut, and then just the other movies just doesn't have fucking rigs in it. It's just all the Danny Glover cuts of just him by himself.
Yeah, the Riggs character is actually played by Gary Busey. In an alternate
Joe Pesci.
Yeah. Come on, Raj.
Okay. I'm Australian now.
Okay.
I love Looney Tunes. I'm like the size of all of them. Isn't it really weird that I'm also the most scary person in the 90s, but I'm really funny and goofy in this?
I know, right?
So weird.
What did Joe Pesci played?
What an actor.
He was in Casino in the 90s. Goodfellas in the 90s. What else?
8 Heads in a Duffel Bag.
Yep.
The fuck else did he do? I mean, I know he did Raging Bull back in that was like the 70s.
Right.
What else did he do in the 90s? I mean, Goodfellas and Casino's enough.
Yeah. He played the same character in Goodfellas and Casino.
And the roles got reversed in which he murdered a dude and then that guy murdered him in Casino, right. Which is so great.
Yeah. Well, Casino is basically just like the inverse of Goodfellas.
Yeah, just Jewish instead.
Right. Don't tell Kanye, you know?
Don't tell Mel. Riggs, I don't think, has a problem with it, but yeesh.
Actually, do you think Mel and Kanye are like best friends now?
I wouldn't be surprised. Although, I don't know, Mel's weird because isn't he also like historically been like very liberal?
I think so, yeah. I think this is just kind of like you're in Hollywood, you're just become crazy.
Yeah.
Because all you have around you is yes people. You're just doing a bunch of drugs, drinking a shit ton.
Yep.
And you just fucking go down rabbit holes, dude.
The psychiatrist.
Oh my God.
This is going to the mentally fragile police psychologist. This is going to be the most sane you'll ever see her in any of these movies. And she's already at like an 8.
Yeah, she's already like off the rails.
She's like pulling her hair out. She's got like bald patches. She's wearing a wig. Chain smoking.
Listen, Captain, he's a loose cannon.
What a captain. If he offed himself, I was wrong. That's all I care about, huh? I guess that's okay.
I don't want to hear any of your psycho mumble babble.
That's why they shouldn't allow women in the police room.
Right.
Now I'm going to take a shit. Get out of here.
Riggs is a good cop. He just killed 8 people. Like I said, a good cop.
He's a damn good cop.
A damn good cop, yeah.
I don't know if you've watched any of the Harley Quinn show on HBO.
No.
But, man, the Commissioner Gordon character is played by the guy from SVU. What's his name? Nick Maloney.
Yes.
And he is just like unhinged and just insane. And it is so fucking funny. He's like overweight. Like his wife's left him. He keeps on bitching about it like his ex-wife. Like he'll put the bat signal up just to complain.
Dude, I need to watch this.
It's so fucking funny. Get it from Bill.
I'll call Bill up right now. Bill, give me HBO.
We're going to stream Lethal Weapon and the Harley Quinn show at the same time.
At the same time, Bill. And I'm going to not shit on you, but I'm going to challenge you to fights at the start of both of them.
Oh, this guy, he's also in Die Hard. He's Johnson.
Yeah. Yep.
Johnson and Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
He's also, in 3 Lethal Weapons too. He dies in the 3rd one.
Oh, does it? Yeah, that's right. He's
at the poker game.
Yep. Gets blown up.
Yep.
I thought he was wearing a vest. What happened to Murtaugh?
Oh, Murtaugh? Yeah, he was.
Where did his vest go?
I don't know. It's a completely different outfit. The shirt's red. It wasn't red before.
Yeah. And it's the first one. I'm getting too old for this shit. You're 40.
Right.
Granted,
Back
40,
then, that was like, that was almost dead.
60. Yeah. Might as well just be dead. Fucking 40. It's over.
Hang it up, Murtaugh. This is the darkest parking. Do they not have lights in this parking garage?
And are the cars chain smoking?
Right. They're just walking down the middle of the aisle.
I'm a cop. It's like, yeah, we all are. This is the police garage.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can walk down the middle of the parking garage.
Well, it does mean I can take my gun out.
Right.
Well, I guess Riggs is smoking. He's just really smoking. He's smoking up this entire garage.
He probably smokes 100 packs of cigarettes during this entire movie. So
yeah, it's true. God, there was something
What if Murtaugh was just like, "Wow, it's pretty smoky in here," and Riggs was like, "Yeah, I was down here for a little bit before I came up."
I had a phone call.
Yeah.
We both know why I was transferred. Everyone wants me dead, and I'm going to let him happen. I'm going to let it happen. Now, why wouldn't anybody want to work with him? He seems nice.
Yeah, they really got off to a good start, too. With a gun and then a shoulder flip. Yeah. I also think it's kind of interesting that, like, LAPD, like, think about how big the LA Police Department is. It's got to be, it's like, they probably have to employ 10,000 people, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, they have an acute knowledge of this guy.
Oh, Busey.
Oh, Gary.
Not looking like a psychopath, which is always so weird to see him in these movies.
Yeah, he's kind of like put together. That's the thing.
Yeah, like he's in
put
shape.
together in this role. Yeah.
Yeah, like
he's not a fucking crazy person.
Until the end.
Right.
And this guy. I just recently watched Halloween 6. He's the villain in that movie. We got two people from the Halloween movies in this one.
That's how you know it's good. Good crossover.
Hey,
so that's
zing.
For our younger listeners, there used to be a Toys R Us store. And he did a riff on the Toys R Us with Psycho's R Us.
What a Shane Black cocaine-fueled script right there. Little edit.
Right. Yeah.
The jerk store called. They're out of you.
Everyone's wearing aviators. I love it.
I know. Those are the most like darkly tinted aviators. I don't know. Like, do they even sell aviators that
guy
dark?
Is blind in that
Yeah,
bar.
he can't see.
He cannot
right?
see. No.
He walks outside, he still can't see. Like, those things are just like black tarred glasses. They're so fucking tinted. This was definitely Busey's call, right? He just wanted to do this.
I'm sure Gary Busey did this for real.
He's like, I want to do it on my tongue. It's like, no, Gary, we need you to talk in this movie. Come on,
right,
let me do it.
I'll compromise on my dick.
Okay, fine. But you got to at least burn me a couple of times. I need a few takes for this one.
Yeah. How else am I going to get off? Right, Abby?
Yep.
Yep. You guys are out there, man.
This guy deserves to die.
I have
He's
to be
just saying
honest.
some stupid
Pretty
shit.
compelling performance from this guy. He did a pretty good job with this role. This little bit part here.
Hey, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
He seems too unhinged to be that high level of a purchaser. He seems like a goon, not a buyer.
Right. I bet what happened. I'm going to write a little fan fiction here, Max. The fucking the South Africans in Lethal Weapon 2
Mm.
sent that guy to buy the heroin from those guys. Am I right?
I like it. I like it.
Fan fiction coming your way.
Speaking of Halloween 3, we got Dr. Dan.
Dr.
Old Dan Chalice. Dirty old Dr. Dan just sucking barely legal android titties and just chugging crates of eggnog.
Oh, God. Get off my back, Karen.
I need to take this teenager upstate. I don't care if I'm supposed to watch the kids this week.
I'm about to get laid. Yes, I know that's what broke us up.
Listen, I gotta go. This is a collect call.
Are you in jail again? Shut
I'm
your
about to be.
goddamn mouth.
If things go well, I will be soon. I do love Tom Atkins, though.
Terrible photo of his daughter.
Yeah. Yep. That's why he's crying. He's like, I shouldn't have had a better picture.
I remember we covered this. I thought this was a furniture store.
Yes. Well, it looks like it's a furniture store because there's so many windows. Like, this is way too many windows for a bank.
I know, dude.
You just drive your car right through the windows and just get the money and just drive out.
And then you and John were like, think about it, Tim. Why would they launder money through a furniture store? And I'm like, that's not what Lethal Weapon's about. It's not about thinking. It's about your gut. My gut says, this is a furniture store.
Throw your brain out at the door.
Right.
It's nothing but your gut and your balls.
Your gut and your nuts.
Fucking Raj over there just still smoking a cigarette. Looking all fucking crazy.
Right.
It's like, who the fuck's that guy that's with you?
Yeah. There's a guy yelling, you're a police officer, Roger. Kill him. Kill him. And people are still more concerned about the guy in the red shirt smoking the cigarette in the bank.
You have a license to kill. Raj, you can do it.
Do you actually think we have a license to kill, Riggs? We don't? No.
Wait, well, that's how I've been doing things.
I've been showing
Lost
that up to
boys.
judges for my entire career. Those aren't judges, Riggs. Those are prostitutes. What's the difference?
Well, I was wondering why all these judges were named Candy.
No one ever really responded when I said Your Honor.
Yeah, I thought you were just saying you're on her, which I was.
I was, for a very short period of time.
That's why I pay.
So Abby's officially left the room. She made it. How far are we in? A half an hour?
Yeah, we are 29 minutes and 36 seconds in.
Abby made it 29 minutes and 36 seconds into Lethal Weapon. More than I expected.
Yeah, it's 29 more minutes than I expected.
I mean,
I was expecting at least
honest.
29 seconds.
Lethal Weapon was going to be hard for her, but then Lethal Weapon with me just screaming over it. Probably
Having
worse.
a one-sided conversation.
Yes. But Albie's still here. Albie's still sleeping on the couch. He doesn't care.
Yeah,
He loves Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I got Logan under the desk right now.
Yeah, our dogs know movies, Max. They know art.
They got better taste than our wives.
You betcha.
This poor bastard. He should have jumped when he had the chance.
Exactly.
This guy just looks like a soap opera actor, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. 100%. This guy called up his mom and he's like, I got it, Mom. I got the role of a lifetime.
What do? I'm a roof jumper, and Mel Gibson tackles me.
Yeah. You got it, Johnny.
No one's ever going to remember my face. Everyone's only going to remember how crazy Mel Gibson looks in this scene.
I was the 8th alternate. What's the movie with John Travolta? He's like, does all the disco.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, I was the 8th alternate on Saturday Night Fever.
I was one of I was the second alternate to John Travolta's friends, who's a rapist in that movie.
Exactly.
Have you seen that movie?
No. It's
great. It is so much grittier and darker than I expected. I thought it was supposed to be like a corny movie. It is not. It is a hard R-rated movie.
I remember hearing Quentin Tarantino talk about because John Travolta was like nobody in Hollywood when he cast him in Pulp Fiction.
And he had a huge fall off.
Yeah. I remember Quentin Tarantino saying the only people that he was a huge star. Everyone loved him. Everyone loved him because of that Saturday Night Fever. And
and the TV show too.
Yeah. And Quentin Tarantino was like, yeah, people in Hollywood are so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Because the only people that didn't think he was a star were the people who ran studios. Everyone else was John Travolta's the best.
It's so fun. If you can Google it too, Tarantino has a wish list for Pulp Fiction of who he wanted, and it's either the first pick or the alternate. And he literally got all of his first picks, and the top of the list was Travolta.
Yep.
And I think the alternate might have been Michael Madison, who is the other Vega brother, from
right, exactly, yeah,
yeah,
the one who cuts off the guy's ear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Right. What a good line.
Ugh.
I mean, if you're gonna cut someone's ear off, you got to be funny about it.
He has the worst line delivery, which is also just fucking hilarious. He's in Free Willy. He's the stepdad in Free Willy.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And towards the end of the movie when they go to try to rescue Willie and they put him on that truck. Yeah. And they're just spraying water on him, and the truck gets stuck, and they call up his mom and the stepdad, and the stepdad gets there, and he just goes, "What's going on with this whale?" Just what the fucking delivery of it.
He's like, "Whoa, come on, Michael, you know the line."
I laughed so hard. Oh God. He can't even talk now. He sounds like one of those voice boxes. The guy smokes so many cigarettes.
Oh yeah, him and Mickey Rourke, the same person.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke. Oh my God, what happened to that guy? A lot. That's what happened.
Poor face.
Yeah.
I know. It was last year during Halloween time. I watched God, what's that movie he's in with Lisa Bonet?
A Wrestler.
No, it's from the 80s. It's just weird to watch because it's before he got all of his surgeries.
Right.
It's fuck, what is that? It's him and De Niro's in it too. It's really good actually. It's dark and weird, but fucking good. He just looks
he's
so
a good
bad
actor.
now.
The guy won an Oscar.
Yeah. Angel Heart, that's what it was.
Oh.
He just kept on picking the wrong roles, and he was just in the mid-90s just decided he wanted to be a professional boxer. All right, so how much of this is Riggs and how much of this is Mel Gibson? For real, though.
What do you mean?
This character of Riggs. How much of this is just Mel Gibson just being Mel Gibson?
I think 95% of it.
Yeah.
He is a fucking insane person.
Yes, he is.
He's never played a not insane person. Think about all the movies he's made. They're always him being fucking crazy.
Yeah, even when he's low key, in Signs, he's still crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he probably believed, in Signs, he probably believed there were fucking aliens coming.
Yeah.
That wasn't, I don't think that was a role for him. That was just him, someone told him, Mel, there's aliens coming. He's like, holy shit. Joaquin, we gotta
Fuck.
batten down the hatches here.
Get your baseball bat, Joaquin. You used to play baseball, right?
Yeah.
No.
Why are you here? Why is another actor here? Anyways, we gotta batten down the hatches. There's an alien abduction coming.
Just throws water on his face. Just needed to make sure. Look at his shoes he's wearing. He's wearing some like fucking wing-tipped. The fuck is he wearing?
Cowboy boots, dude.
Those cowboy boots? Because they looked.
Yeah,
They look like cowboy. Yeah, okay. Maybe it was just a weird coloring when he was. Because they looked like they were low cut.
Dude, I feel like cowboy boots were the thing back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like Eddie Murphy wore cowboy boots in Raw.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Uh-oh. Getting some dead air again. I think
That's how
Timmy's
Nashville
gone
made its
again.
money.
There he is.
Wait,
Sorry, you
yeah.
broke up there for a minute.
Oh. I was going to say, I think that's how Nashville made its money. Like, Houston made their money off of oil. And in the 80s, Nashville made their money off of cowboy boots.
Shit kickers. I got some stupid ass, like, light gray wing-tipped cowboy boots still that I bought in college. I wore them at home, and my mom called me a derogatory word. It's not acceptable anymore.
A homo?
Yeah, basically that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The other version of that?
I'm like, good to see you too, Mom. Haven't seen you in like 3 months.
She's like, yeah, and you're not going to see me in another 3 months if you keep wearing those cowboy boots.
That's right, dude. Get out.
Get out.
Girl.
This is the beginning of the rapport.
Here it is.
Murtaugh
Yep.
can't help but laugh.
Male bonding.
Mm-hmm.
They do have some great chemistry.
Oh, yeah. What do you think Danny Glover thinks of Mel Gibson now?
I think they're still friends.
Really?
They're I don't know if you know this, Timmy. Apparently, there's going to be a Lethal Weapon 5 that's going to be coming out next year. They're going to start filming in the beginning of 23.
Max.
Put the camera back on.
Are you serious?
I was Googling it yesterday. I saw it like multiple places. And I think they're saying Mel Gibson's going to direct it because Richard Donner just died recently.
I have to be honest. My pants are now off. My pants are now off, and I'm officially
Turn the camera
about
back
to
on.
climax. Turn that camera back on. That's the best news I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading
I'm
up on
so
that.
excited for that.
Because I was thinking about the Mel Gibson stuff, and it's like if he hadn't just turned out to be such a fucking asshole, they would have probably made 2 of them by now, just with the way the trends are in movies with all these sequels.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did a TV show for a couple of years, just in the meanwhile, and that didn't work because that Riggs was also a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that Riggs was probably more of an asshole than
Yeah.
Mel Gibson, which is saying something.
Yeah, because at least from what I've heard with Mel Gibson is that he's not a fucking dickhead on set. He's just a dickhead
Right.
offset, but he's a pro. It's just when he starts
He's
drinking.
a good actor.
Oh yeah, he's a good
I mean-
filmmaker.
Good filmmaker, good actor. Like, there's nothing, like, except for the fact that he, maybe said a few derogatory comments about the people of the Hebrew faith.
Yeah,
There's not much bad you can say about him.
that
the
and
alcoholism, the drug
yeah,
use.
that phone call that he had with his baby mama. You should
Oh.
blow me.
Who hasn't had that?
If I'm in the hot tub, you should be fucking blowing me.
I mean, who hasn't had that phone call, Max?
What a call. You need help. You need a bat to the head.
Oh, God.
Fucking monster. You
Right.
can hear him on the other end of the phone just going, it's like you can see the crazy Riggs eyes in that.
Oh, yeah. And the bottles of Seagram 7 just strewn around.
Staring at a gun.
Right. Yeah, he was just
He's got a
reenacting
gun.
that scene. I like how the gun didn't kill this guy, but the pool cover did.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Just Murtaugh just belly flopping in.
I know.
Yeah, he's dead, dude.
Yeah,
you fucking shot him in the chest.
Right, you're not saving this guy.
Also, how about you pull him up from the water?
Right.
They're trying to open the bag underwater. He's still underwater.
That's a Olympic-sized swimming pool cover. You're not gonna like untangle that underwater.
On brick, too. God, that must be uncomfortable. Why would you have
I know.
old brick? This house must be fucking old. Yeah, they need to regret that.
Charlie Chaplin OD'd in this house.
It's where Fatty Arbuckle had that sex
too.
scandal. God, what movie is that? It's like Charlie Chaplin. He was not silent.
I don't know. I remember it though.
Yeah, it's some like old lady who was just like a huge whore. God, what fucking movie is that? Is it Grandma's Boy? I think it's Grandma's Boy.
Yes.
With Nick Swartzen, right? He's like fucking like a 90-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like, my God, you are such a dirty whore. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. What a good movie Grandma's Boy is.
I blew Charlie Chaplin once. Safe to say he was not silent.
What happened to Nick Swartzen?
You know, I saw him in some movie with David Spade that came out like a year ago. You know the David Spade movie where he goes on vacation and he brings the wrong girl?
No.
It's on Netflix. I think it might be just a Netflix movie. But he was in that.
Okay.
He's put on like another like 40 pounds. He's looking like shit.
David Spade, yeah.
No, Nick Swartzen. David Spade still looks the same.
Well, I think Nick Swartzen's just like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Like
based off of his comedy.
And he does like, I'll see him on some podcast once in a while. It's basically just like, yeah, dude, I was getting fucked up. So I think he's still doing the same thing.
Substance abuse issues.
Right. I mean, you know, if it works for him.
Yep. Hey, look at Anthony Kiedis. It's been fine for him.
Yep.
Banging chicks and doing blows since he was 12.
Right. What a life.
God. It's something else.
This is another like 80s trope where you just bring a random person home for dinner and your wife is pissed about that.
It's like this guy reeks.
What the fuck? Yeah. This guy reeks. He smells like cigarettes, and I didn't cook enough food for this person.
He smells like booze, cigarettes, and depression.
Right.
I can't have this chi in my home.
She turns around. He has a gun to his head, and she says, Jesus Christ.
You're not going to let me stay? I'll fucking do it right here.
I'll do it right here.
In front of all your children.
He's a real jokester, honey.
It's a water gun, sweetie. Shoots one in the air.
Murtaugh's daughter loves rigs.
Yeah.
But who wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
He's got a lady boner for him just the way I got a boner for him.
It's the same way Tim would be looking at rigs.
I mean, the camera's not on. I'm looking at him like that right now.
Daddy, can I have a lollipop at dinner?
Yeah. You would be Murtaugh being like, Tim, maybe you should get the dessert.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, okay, I'll get it.
It's just the what's that football movie where like the girl's just in whipped cream. Tim just comes out. Here's dessert.
I love how dessert for in the 80s is just like in boxes in the freezer too.
Yeah, they're like coffee cakes in the freezer. I think you still need to heat those.
Right. They're tapping into the hip hop youth here, you know.
She is cute though. She kind of looks like Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, 100%.
The freckles.
Mm-hmm.
Her siblings are much darker.
Well,
I think, and their parents are much darker. I think maybe her daddy might be Riggs, actually.
Rog, I got something to tell you.
I thought your daughter looked familiar.
Yeah. I'm Rianne's father.
The reason why she was looking at me like that is because I'm her daddy.
I'm her long lost daddy.
I fucked your wife, Raj. I fucked her. I'm sorry. I didn't know. When my wife died in that car accident, that's what I was doing. You gotta stop using your wife for every excuse. That you weren't even married to her back then, Riggs.
Riggs, that was 3 years ago. Rihanna is 18. I never been that good at math, Rog.
Let me think about that. I'll get back to you, Rog.
There's just like math equations going like behind his head.
Just cracks open the
carry the
course.
two. Think you got
this
a
will
point
help.
there.
Let's just have some beer in your car in the driveway, or in your boat in the driveway.
Yeah, I like how this is just like another thing. It's like just guys like sneaking beers from their wife. I keep beers in the boat so she doesn't see me drinking.
This is the worst man cave ever. It's outside. It's in the fucking driveway.
Right.
Also, it seems like Murtaugh is a guy who likes to start projects but then never finish them. His house is a mess. This fucking boat's a mess. His car is a piece of shit.
Yep.
It gets worse, obviously, as we go along.
He blames Riggs for a lot of like his misfortune in these movies. Like, dude, something's been going on before Riggs. Like, your house is fucking shitty. Your boat's shitty. Your cars are all fucked up. Like, what happened?
You got holes in your pants. You're a fucking mess. You also, asshole.
Running a boat engine without it being in the water is not good for it.
No.
And why does it have an outboard
next to your daughter.
and an inboard?
I like to live dangerously. Come on, Raj.
Come on, Raj. Let her go out and have unprotected sex with this blonde fella.
The worst thing that happens is she could do some condom commercials.
That's when Rianne really got hot. The condom commercials.
Yeah. Thinking about buying some rubbers right now.
that dude's definitely from Boston, right?
Oh, he was on Rescue Me. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Boston.
He was the chief.
Yeah. Thinking about buying a pack of rubbers right now. Yeah, I never do that. Usually the hookers bring them.
God, that boat looks like shit.
Yeah.
Also, you just forget how small Mel Gibson is. I looked him up. He's 5'9".
How tall is Danny Glover?
He's probably only like 6 feet, 6'1". I'm guessing if Mel Gibson's 5'9".
Jesus.
I don't know.
It's like as tall as
Let me look it up.
If I showed up and Danny Glover was like the same size as me, I would be so disappointed.
Oh shit! No, I lied. Hold on. Is he 6'4"?
He's 6'4"?
Yeah, it says he's 6'4". Okay.
Oh yeah, he's a big.
That
dude.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking built.
Yeah. He should.
What is it? Like the one when he's in his underwear. It's the second one or the third one when he's in his underwear in the street. It's just like,
that's
Jesus Christ.
Fourth one.
Is it the fourth one? He's still ripped then?
Yeah, he's still ripped then. He's got hog on him.
Jesus. God.
I'm going to write him a letter.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the fourth one.
Don't question me on Lethal Weapon, buddy.
I know. What am I thinking?
Fourth one, 6 minutes and 25 seconds in, Max. I'm like Rain Man. Only about Lethal Weapon.
Yep. At any time, Tim knows how many bullets are left in the chamber of the gun in any shootout scene in Lethal Weapon.
In Lethal Weapon. Not in Dirty Harry though. Fucking love Eric Clapton.
I love this music.
These
Bring it
guys
back.
don't like ever sleep.
Nope.
Is he drinking another beer?
He actually sleeps in the tub. That's
Right.
why he was in there that morning. He just wakes up, just turns the water on a little bit warmer.
Is he cracking another beer? Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first instance in which we realize that Murtaugh cannot read internally. I love how much he talks to himself.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I remember that boat. That was a good boat.
This is a book. That's a tape.
I'm sitting in a chair.
Turn page.
Yearbook.
Turn page.
Enhance. Just puts it close to his head. What is
I like
this?
how
Some
this
kind
is basically
VHS
a porn
tape?
movie that he's gonna put on too, and like
Yep.
I would just love his wife to come down. He's like, "Listen, honey, this is not what you think. This is
for work.
This is for a case."
I have to watch all these white bitches fuck each other for
Yeah.
work.
No, that is not the look on my face that I get when I get a boner.
You see, those titties need to be bigger. I'm not enjoying this at all.
Yeah.
Some very
I wanna
depressing
see her
sex
when
music.
she's younger.
Hmm. It's interesting. She's facing a different side from everyone else in this yearbook.
Right.
She must have stood out.
She's also a twin. Did you notice that? Beverly Hunsaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn cat. Surprised the thing isn't trying to eat him.
Oh, it was.
Why did my wife get such hairy white hands out of nowhere?
The best part of waking up is Martin Riggs in your bed.
That's not coffee.
Yeah. That's not coffee. That is bourbon.
Just wink.
Yeah.
Come on, down the hatch, Raj. Come on.
Raj has a problem with like waking up on time for work.
Yeah, you think that. I mean, it's probably just because he's getting too old for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that Dixie cup.
There's an old guy in the elevator today at work. I get on the elevator. He gets on the elevator. We're going on the same floor. He goes, "What department do you work in?" Like I had no idea he like worked for my company. Mechanical
Oh, no.
department.
Yeah.
And he goes, why did I know you? Or he's like, how long have you worked here? Did you just start? And I said, no, I've worked here for 13 years. And he's like, why don't I know you? And I go, I don't know. Why don't you know me? You tell me. And he goes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be. I'm like, no, it's just kind of a weird question. He goes, well, I'm in the mechanical department too. There's 2 mechanical departments. And I go, I'm in the other one. And he goes, oh, that's the reason. I'm just like, all right, fuck you, dude. Leave me alone. There's this old guy.
You just hit the emergency open button. You're just like jumping out of the elevator. Okay, well, this is my stop. Bye.
Yeah, I was kind of just like, dude, I'm glad I don't know you. Like, what kind of
when
question
he
is
said,
that?
like-
Why don't I know you? I don't know. Fuck you. Why don't you
I don't
know
know.
me? Don't ask me.
I don't know. You're getting older. Maybe you're starting to suffer from Alzheimer's or something.
Right.
I've known you for 12 years. You should have done that instead.
Yeah. I've known you for 12 years.
Just really
Gary.
fuck with them.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I've known you for 12 years.
Yeah.
I was at your daughter's birthday party last year.
I was the best man in your 4th wedding.
I'm your son-in-law. God damn it.
Right. I'm the son of your grandchildren. Or the father of your grandchildren. And the son of your grandchildren.
You really have a bad memory problem. You should get your shit together.
Right. I like how in the 80s, too, like every cop goes to the shooting range like 20 times. Like 20 times a day. When in reality, most cops just go once to get certified and then never go again.
Watch carefully. I have absolutely no background info on you and did not know that you were a Green Beret.
Right. All I know is that you want to kill yourself. That's the only information that's trickled through the department.
Riggs is going to be just throwing the gun up in the air and shooting it with each hand.
Yeah, what if Riggs the head did each just time. Throw the gun down the shooting range?
You get stuck in the paper.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Like a fucking throwing star.
Best in the biz.
He blinks after every shot. That's not a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the difference between the real thing and the actor.
Yeah.
He's just doing the Will Ferrell from Bill and what is it? Jane Silent Bob Strike Back when he's shooting. He's just like his eyes are twitching.
Oh my god.
All over the place.
Such a good. So good.
Well, yeah, that movie's pretty good. Will Ferrell's so funny in that movie.
I know. Dude, why doesn't Will Ferrell just make funny movies anymore?
I don't know. I tried this. I started that Ryan Reynolds movie that he did.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get into it.
It's like, dude, just do Old School again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Shit. Wedding Crashers, like, just do those roles. And everyone would love you. I mean, I still love the guy, but, like, stop doing these fucking... Look at those glasses. I was so distracted.
Holy shit.
Those things are
My grandma wore those.
Yes. I'm going to get some, Mix.
Fuck. Oh, let's all get them.
In fact, if the listeners want to send a Christmas present to the Hold My Popcorn crew, send these sunglasses to the Hold My Popcorn crew. We would appreciate it.
Stun of shades. What is up with all these decorations on rooftops? Is that just a thing in LA?
Yeah, before forest fires were a thing.
Wasn't that great?
Oh, yeah. The difference in time. He's like, get off me. What are you at?
Yeah,
An
I know.
F-word. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can think that was acceptable. I mean, I think that was still acceptable when we started the podcast. Like, that's been since we've been doing this show. That has become a huge no-no.
It wasn't acceptable when we started doing the podcast. I remember cringing every time Derek said it. Every time Derek said it, I just like had this adverse reaction.
Okay. So maybe like 2010? It's probably when it stopped.
Yeah. I mean, like...
Probably a year after the Bill Burr bit. That's when it just wasn't acceptable anymore.
Right. When we were kids, it was like ubiquitous. We said that more than like any other word.
Yeah. Yep.
That's just a product of being from the Boston area too, but...
Yeah. Cunt's still fine, though, in Boston.
I think cunt's growing in popularity.
Good. I am a big proponent of cunt.
Me too.
If the Brits can say it, it means nothing. Why can't we?
It's just a word for vagina.
Just another word for being a dickhead.
Yeah, sex positive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Nikki loves that word. That's probably her favorite word.
Nikki does?
Yep, she loves it.
Another reason to like Nikki.
Yep. It's a very small coffee. Also a thing of the 80s were these 3D glasses at all times. That kid's blind now.
Yeah, this kid just can't see.
Yep. Just throwing up.
Yeah, like how they're looking for the eyewitness description from this kid who literally can't see because he's wearing 3D glasses.
You must have been able to see it really good in those 3D glasses.
He looked like a bunch of rectangles.
I don't know. It was like some red and yellow, greenish blurs.
Right.
And then, I don't know. Rick's like, I'll give you my gun. Shoot me. Do it.
I'm going to be giving you 2 recordings here.
Oh, boy.
Just because the program I use only does 2-hour clips.
Okay, that's cool. God, we've been recording for 2 hours. Jesus.
No, but I like to do it before
Okay.
it gets close, before I'm like, holy shit.
That's fair.
We're recording for like an hour and a half.
Well, at least you're recording this time, Tim.
That's a good point, Max.
Mm-hmm. For anybody who's still listening to this at this point, our time travel series ended, but we're still doing some time traveling because on the next week's episode, Tim forgot to record.
Which is not my fault, because it's Bill's fault.
Yeah, I blame Bill.
Yeah, and I'm not going to give a reason why, because there is no good reason why it'd be Bill's fault, but it is his fault. And Bill knows it.
He should.
Right, Bill?
0% chance Bill is watching this and listening to this.
Oh my God, could you imagine how pissed he would be? I did.
You're
Bill
talking over the movie.
Yeah. Do you remember? Were you at King Arthur? The King Arthur movie with Bill?
Yes, he was so angry.
He was so
Holy
angry.
shit! I forgot about that.
The shittiest movie ever. It was so bad. And Bob Manning and Boydo or whatever were just like talking over it the entire time. And Bill, angriest I've ever seen Bill, which is saying something because Bill is like, tackled a cop.
Yes. Same thing for one of the Harry Potter movies. And then he's just like, I am never going to a movie with them ever again. It's if they're coming, fair. I'm not going.
That's fair.
Like,
why would you ever?
That is fair.
Why would you want to do anything with Bob Manning and Boyd?
I got a shirt like that. It's just it's not a youth medium.
Riggs is wearing it though. Oh boy.
Yeah, he does. It's got the sleeves rolled up.
The sleeves rolled up. He's got the V. Look at that fireman just in jeans. I don't think that's standard issue.
Oh shit, here it is. Here comes the this is the eggnog party.
Right. Why does this guy insist on being by huge windows?
I know. This guy loves windows.
This guy is a window magnet. Maybe that wasn't a bank. Maybe that was a window store.
It could be.
This guy is a window magnate.
Do you think he was going to take a gun out and shoot his fucking Vietnam partner? Is that what he thought right there? Jesus.
That's what he thought.
I mean, even for this guy, he's like, come on, man. Like, there's things I would and would not do.
Right.
So much fucking eggnog. Why? You can see it, it's in the corner of the window over there in that other shot. Look at all that.
It's just in a weird, this guy is in a house with what appears to be late 1700s classical art, probably worth millions of dollars, and he just has budget eggnog stacked.
Cartons and cartons of eggnog.
Yeah.
More brick too. Man, that must have been a thing back then. A lot of brick.
A lot of brick
on the ground though.
Yeah, never on the walls.
Yeah. Strange. Come on, have a
never on the walls. Is this is a funeral for the daughter out there?
Yeah, it looks like it, and he's just got a window terrace view. You can see the chopper in the background right there.
Yeah.
They're coming for you, Dr. Dan.
Why is that chopper flying in real real hot to this funeral?
You would assume there would be more than one military person at this funeral.
And dude, I like how he's just like taking a fucking
by the fucking
swig.
It's not even cooled, like nothing. It's not
cooled.
refrigerized.
There's no booze in it either.
No,
there's no booze. Like
just,
he didn't mix it with anything.
Just drinking eggnog.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I want them to do like a re-release where we see this conversation happening from Riggs' perspective. And Riggs is just talking to himself like, why is this guy drinking warm eggnog?
He must be Jewish.
That's what they do.
Goddamn. That's what they do. He's a fucking banker, so it's got to be close enough already. Just hoarding all the money and all the eggnog, huh? That's what you're doing, huh?
Starts talking to himself. Like, I don't know. His nose isn't big enough. And I love how Gary Busey is doing this Merc mission in the coolest sweater ever.
Yeah, just looking great.
Yeah.
He's about to just get on his yacht afterwards.
Tactical gear be damned.
Yep. I did not have getting incinerated by helicopter fire while just drinking gallons of eggnog on my bingo card this time around. Yeah, that'll get him. You got him. What if the thing just blew up?
That would be like a parody.
Yeah,
that would be like a what are those movies Charlie?
Loaded Weapon. Or,
Loaded Weapon. Yeah.
Hot Shots.
Yeah, Hot Shots. Those are great movies.
Very strange that both Sheen brothers did action parody movies.
Yeah,
at like the same time.
Yeah, why is that? That is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. I gotta watch Loaded Weapon again sometimes. It's Emilio and Sam Jackson.
What? I haven't seen that.
And Emilio wears like the Letterman jacket the whole movie, like Riggs in part 2.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and Sam Jackson is just Murtaugh,
dude. I'm watching this tomorrow. Abby's gonna love it.
There's something I forget what happened. There's something like I think like every single like name title like explodes or something. I forget what it is. It's something stupid. Yeah, it's like that. It's just like. Woo! Not the window store.
What a kill scene.
Yeah.
But wait, he ain't dead. Spoiler alert, folks. Could you imagine if someone was watching this for the first time with us on commentary?
They would probably turn it off.
This is the fucking stupidest movie ever. Riggs can't be killed. He's a zombie.
Only I can kill myself. Only person that's gonna kill Riggs is Riggs.
What's my kryptonite? Recording devices. Recording devices and cops with notebooks. That's the only thing that can take me down.
Driving straight. I've thought about that. Like, what would have Mel Gibson's career been like if he decided to take a cab home instead of getting like the most costly DUI of all time?
I mean, he'd still be. He kind of is a star again. Like he's made a few more movies, but I think
he's been nominated for Best Director again since then.
Yeah, I think he'd probably be like on par with like George Clooney, like in that sort of echelon of, you know.
I think like worst case he would have taken all the Liam Neeson roles.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like so the DUI happened in 2006 and Taken came out in 2008. Like they would have offered him all those kind of like, you know, like the Equalizer, like all those, you know, prestigious but action shit.
Yeah.
They would have made probably like 2, like I said earlier, like they probably would have done like 2 Lethal Weapons. They probably would have done another 1 or 2 Mad Max movies as well.
Yep.
He would have done like a Marvel or a DC. He'd be like one of those like elder statesmen. He'd probably be in a couple of Pixar things. Like he really fucked up.
Oh yeah, he'd be doing voiceover in Disney movies too.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. He'd be in like, you know, he'd probably He'd be in like, in the Toy Story movies and that kind of shit. He'd play some like grizzled toy.
Right.
I mean,
Tim Allen's doing that.
God damn it. But I mean, he looks fucking great.
He's on
like today.
A ton of steroids.
Yeah, he's on the juice for like the past decade. He's more ripped now than he was in the 80s, but
he looks like Joe Rogan's dad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I listened to him on Joe Rogan. That's like last time I listened to Joe Rogan. It was a couple of years ago, and he was talking about him being on, like, he was open about HGH.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, yeah, my dad got on it. His dad's like 104 or something.
What?
He's like, yeah, like my dad was on it. He's talking about like, he's got his dick got hard again, and he was like working out. And I'm like, oh, I gotta try this.
This is
his fucking psychotic, like super racist, anti-Semitic dad. Yeah. No, it's just a matter of time. He would have failed at some point.
Yes.
If it wasn't that, it would have been that phone call.
Right.
Also,
I mean, you take one of those away, and it's kind of like that story goes away in a year. But both of them, it's kind of like, all right, people get a bad taste in their mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, you can chalk it up to just having a drinking problem, and you go into rehab and throw a bunch of money at charity, and they just bring you back in.
People call you a hero.
You have a comeback.
You get sober.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a comeback story. He gets an Oscar. Everyone claps and cheers for him.
Start talking about the Jews in Hollywood, though. You're kind of barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. What if he pulled his gun out again as the kids came over?
Get down!
Hands up! It's my kids. It's my house. I said hands up. So
Poor Trish.
I
mean, her life must be crazy. Every year, there's like one of her kids is getting kidnapped or something.
The house is blowing up.
Yeah. Cars
getting destroyed.
But yet she still loves Riggs. She's like, literally, our life was fine until you came into our life. And it was like we were in mortal danger every second afterwards.
It's because she has a secret with Riggs. That's why.
Actually,
she has to keep him around.
Yeah, Brienne.
Yep. Yep.
We got two fan fiction storylines going on.
Yeah, mine's the Oedipus Rex version.
Yeah. Said the opposite. Daughter fucks dad.
So I did look up Mel Gibson the other day. He's done 11 movies since 2020. The past 2 years. I've seen two of them. I
mean, some of them are good because he's like you said, he's like back in the conversation about, Oscars and awards and shit.
Yeah, I mean, Hacksaw Ridge was 2016, and that got nominated for Best Picture and Best Director. Right. And that's him.
I guess Passion of the Christ, too. That kind of like was weird.
That was pre-DUI, though. He was already getting weird.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think Passion's 04.
Apparently, Jim Caviezel is like a fucking... like
he thinks he's Jesus. Yeah, he thinks he's Jesus, apparently.
Yeah. That guy...
Fucking
it's
idiot.
Hilarious. That guy was in like a fucking B-part like TV show on NBC. And then he did Passion of the Christ. And now he's like, I'm Jesus.
It's like, no,
okay, dude.
You played Jesus in a movie directed by an anti-Semite.
Right. And now you just make money doing like QAnon tours.
Yep.
Dude, the sweater vest is back. Hilarious.
Hey, looking good. How do you get that red glow? Where's that red glow coming from?
That's from those like, bulbs that cause fires.
Yeah.
Like, look at all that tinsel. That is just a tinderbox.
Yeah, if it wasn't going to be those South African terrorists, it was going to be that tree that was going to take that house down.
Actually, probably the South African terrorists showed up and the house was just already on fire.
Like, oh, fuck. Well, we can save some money.
Jesus.
Let's go to a ball game, I guess.
These people need to
I haven't done a lot of touristing. Need to take the tinsel off your tree. Cigars and toys.
Like a man. A duck lamp.
Yeah, and some mallards. Also, fun fact, that woman that Mel Gibson was screaming at, the baby mama, she also has a kid with Timothy Dalton.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Good for her.
She's got a taste. She's definitely got a preference. Just the tall, dark, handsome guys.
Yeah.
Not tall, I guess, for Riggs or for Mel Gibson, but
If you're a woman and you get knocked out by Mel Gibson and Timothy Dalton, you're not doing too bad.
no.
You know?
Agreed. Well, she's
you're
like
definitely
like
desirable.
yeah, I've looked her up before. Like she's like a world renowned like cellist or something. Which is
That's
kind of
not
funny
what I
because
was
of that.
expecting.
No. But it is kind of funny. It's just thinking, what was it? The Living Daylights, since Bond was into that.
Oh my god!
That was a cellist,
it the same
right?
Woman? Yes, she was a cellist. Yeah.
Yeah. He got really into that role.
Ugh, he actually can't come without a cello in the room now.
But the difference in the two, apparently, like he's like still, like Dalton still like financially
kid's life.
like takes care of the kid and her.
Right.
And then Mel Gibson's like bitching about not getting a blowjob in a hot tub.
Kid, that ain't my kid. Come blow me. Oh, God.
Blow me. I don't give a fuck about that other kid.
Mr. Gibson,
that
turn
card,
off the vehicle.
I said blow me. It's just like, you're so fucking rich. Just get a driver. What is wrong with you?
That's what you say about like
God.
every NFL player who gets like
Everybody.
caught for DUIs. Yeah.
Yeah, just get a fucking nice fancy car.
Well, it's
Go
like even
bang the
people
first
like
girl
us.
you gotta
it's
bang
like,
that night in the back.
yeah, exactly. Even people like us, you do it in an Uber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You toss the Uber driver another 50. He lets you bang him in the back. And when I say bang, you just like find the corner of the seat back in the seat cushion and you just come immediately.
You just go to town.
Yeah, she's like, "What? You're not? I didn't even take my clothes off. This didn't happen in real life."
Where are
Very
they now?
dramatic
Like, where is
entrance.
this? Yeah.
This is in like the Salt Flats.
Yeah, this is very
Death
white.
Valley. Yeah. I would be so nervous if I was fucking dating Glover. I'd be like, I'm gonna get my head chopped off by this helicopter.
Yeah.
pilot.
It's like, didn't that Twilight Zone movie just come out a couple years ago? That poor bastard got his head chopped off.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have a good stunt coordinator. Like that guy in The Crow.
Like Alec Baldwin.
Oh, death.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Yeah, he is like the nihilist.
Yeah, we want the money, Lebowski. I mean, we've already had one Red Hot Chili Pepper connection in this movie.
Right. Where's Flea, goddammit?
Yeah. It's either that or just there's Gwyneth Paltrow's heads in a box.
Oh, this actor really he goes a little deep into the character with that little oh no.
Oh, no.
The director is definitely after that. Just deliver the fucking line.
I wanted to bring my sailboat out, but they said there wasn't enough water.
Look at that sweater.
I know. It's made for a sailor.
And that guy with his fucking bolo tie on. These outfits are pimp, dude.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yep.
Some of this shit's coming back.
Oh, bolo tie is definitely back.
Yeah. Come on. I got a buddy who has those sunglasses that Busey's wearing.
Really?
Yeah.
How does he look at him? Good.
He looks pretty good in them, yeah.
You could get those sunglasses for us too, listeners. I'm just soliciting Christmas presents now.
Give me sunglasses.
Yeah. It's a dud.
Bingo. That guy's selling it.
It's Riggs.
My hair. It's Riggs. Get in my shitty station wagon.
Get in the limo, dude. Yeah, push that dead guy over, Rianne.
Yeah, ew.
Now
Gross.
drive to your dad. Your real dad. The one shooting the gun.
The one in the sniper.
Oh, the colonel.
He had a shot on him. He
did.
could have
Should've
shot him
taken
right
it,
there.
yeah.
He should have taken the shot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it wouldn't have really mattered because Busey's just a goon. It wouldn't have really changed anything, but
Right.
he could
So
have.
why do they keep Riggs alive? It's basically because they need to know what they know, right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. That's like it's a loose premise.
They kept Riggs alive because they needed to continue to film this movie. They needed another like half an hour.
Right. They need another half an hour to close
We
the
need a third act.
Right.
Yeah, we've got 27 minutes to go.
Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
Why is he holding a gun like that?
I don't know. Oh, because he got shot in the arm.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the
good
other
call.
arm.
Oh, other arm. Yeah, he didn't shoot him in his fucking gun arm.
Yeah.
Shadow Company. What's his name? Shane Black loved that name, Shadow Company.
Yeah, it's like a wicked
in multiple
80s trope.
things.
Yeah.
So there was I've read this. I think I mentioned it on one of the Lethal Weapon episodes. But one of his first scripts was called Shadow Company, and it was going to be directed by John Carpenter and star Kurt Russell.
Dude,
And it was going to be
about.
about. It would have. I mean, it sounded pretty fucking good. Like they were in pre-production, and then something happened.
Oh.
But yeah, it was going to be like in the mid '80s. But it's about like this Vietnam like special force group named like Shadow Company, and like they all die and then they all get like reanimated and come back because they're part of some like experiment, and they come back and they can't take orders, so they just start killing everybody in the town. And Kurt Russell's the only one who's is still functional and not dead. So it's like him against everybody.
Make it now.
I don't know. I don't know why they never did it.
Dude, that sounds great.
Yeah. But he wrote that before Lethal Weapon.
And then he's just like, I'm getting Shadow Company in here somehow.
Yeah. Yep. Shadow Company.
Till the day I die.
Here's our buddy,
I have
right?
to
There
be
he
honest.
is.
I always,
Our favorite Asian. Our Asian friend. What's his name? Genghis Khan.
yes. He's in every 80s action movie.
He's in so many things. Oh, you weren't on the Bill and Ted episode.
No.
I think he's been in like 8 of our episodes, this actor.
He might be in the most of our episodes, like, of any actor.
Yeah, I think he might be. I mean, probably, I guess, excluding... Alan Rickman might have the title just because of all the Harry Potter movies we did, and then we did Die Hard.
Oh,
Like anybody who did Harry Potter plus one, but excluding that, this guy has been definitely the most like separate movies for sure.
I mean, he is, like, good for him. He's probably a
great.
billionaire now with all the residuals he has. But, yeah, he is, like, the
what is his
like
fucking name?
typecast guy.
I know he's in Big Trouble in Little China as well. I'm gonna find him. Where are you, son of a bitch? Huh. I didn't know that the villain in Mortal Kombat was also in Big Trouble in Little China, but he is.
Yeah, dude.
What do you
Well,
know?
they just, like, get Asian actors.
Yep.
I also don't think if you took a car battery and, like, tried to electrocute, I think it would just kind of, like, feel a little ticklish. Like, I don't think it would hurt this much.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
After the show, we're going to electrocute ourselves with some car
I'm going
batteries.
to go get Abby. We got to expand.
Merry Christmas. It's for the podcast.
You will be releasing this episode tomorrow and my obituary.
Al Leong. Leong? Liang?
Al Leong.
L-E-O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name in this movie though? It's
He's
like
from
Mr.
St. Louis.
What's that?
He's from St. Louis.
No shit.
Yep.
Cardinals
Let's
fan.
see. Oh yeah, he's in 2 Lethal Weapon movies. Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
He's in the 4th one as well. He's
Mhm.
one of the triad guys.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Okay, what is his name in this?
It's Mr. something.
Endo?
Endo.
Mr. Endo?
No, it's Endo, I think.
Just Endo?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in this, Big Trouble in Little China. I'm trying to think of the ones that we've done. Die Hard. So that's 3. Bill and Ted. That's 4. He's in Hot Shots Part 2.
I like how he's
Kickboxing.
in the movies, that he's in the movies and in the parody of the movies.
Yeah, I know. It's great. He's also in The Last Action Hero.
Oh, good movie.
Yeah.
We haven't done that movie yet.
No, we haven't. We'll have to do that at some point. Yeah, so Lethal Weapon 4, so that's 5 movies he's done that we've covered. Oh, they're missing some in this. He was definitely in Godzilla.
Which
I remember him in Godzilla. The one that we did. The one that we covered, the Matthew Broderick one. He's on the boat. He's like the boat captain or something. I remember that.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I thought he was. Muttering.
What a death scene this is.
Yeah.
Death by Mel Gibson thighs. That's the way I want to go.
Just makes me think of The Always Sunny.
Oh yeah.
They just changed characters during the scene.
Yeah, Roach.
Hey, Roach.
Have you watched their podcast at all?
Yeah, I listened to like the first season of it, and then I don't know why I turned it off, but
I want
it was
them
funny.
to do a podcast about the Lethal Weapon. I can't wait till they do one about it. Those are
whenever they cover
the funniest ones.
They're so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! So that guy Al Long, he was in the Twilight Zone movie, and he was a Vietnam villager. So he was in that segment where the guy loses his fucking head.
Do you think that's offensive?
That's weird.
He's just like, to him, he's just like, yeah, I'm just an Asian guy. I'm the guy from either in a Vietnam village or who like was like a
never
war
gets a
criminal
line.
in Vietnam.
Yeah, I know. He never gets any lines. He is in Godzilla. Japanese fisherman. Bam.
Wow.
Uncredited, but he's in it.
Wow. He really took a turn, uncredited.
Yeah. Poor guy. He hasn't done anything since 2014.
How old is he?
He's just too old. He's probably old as shit, I'd say. He is 70.
He's probably living in Hawaii just on a pile of residuals.
Yep. Yeah, he's probably not doing too bad. It's awful music.
I like how that gunshot did not deter the band.
You're just used to it. I thought this was a strip club. I didn't know it was like a.
I think it was just
like
like
a
a rock
nightclub.
club. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's just a mass shooting site.
Mm-hmm. Now it's just a regular Friday night in the 21st century.
Now it's just how most incels die.
Any corner on a Friday night, there will be a shooting somewhere.
Right. Because some dude who's never been laid is really pissed off about it and has the internet. And so now people need to get shot. Grabs her by her car. That definitely was not the
Gary,
script.
that's not an extra.
Yeah.
That's not an extra, Gary. That's a real person. What are you doing? You can't steal her car, Gary. Shut the fuck up. He starts. By the way, this ammo's live. What?
Who gave Gary a real gun?
Oh, he just brought it with him.
Riggs just out in the middle of traffic. No care.
Is it this one where he outruns the car? It is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Or is it the next one?
Here it is.
Yeah, when he goes off the
He does it
the off
twice.
exit,
I think he does it in
off-ramp.
Lethal Weapon
3?
2 as well. Because
Or
he
2,
chases
yeah.
in the first scene. He chases after the car full of Krugerrands.
It's Cougaran, Riggs. This poor bastard. He's been shot. It's been a rough day for him.
Got salt in his wounds. Literal salt in his
Yeah.
wounds.
He's getting too old for this shit. You're faster than a car anyway, Riggs. Go.
It's all the cocaine, Riggs.
Just does a toot, just runs, starts sprinting.
It's like a Looney Tunes. Riggs does a line
Popeye.
and he goes, woo,
His calves get super big.
Yeah.
Just starts running super fast. Logan, get out of there. Fucking dog trying to eat, going into my goddamn trash. What are you doing? I'm not giving you attention because I'm watching Lethal Weapon. Come on. See if Logan has any comments on this. Logan, how do you feel about this Lethal Weapon movie? Seems to lost your attention span. Oh.
Logan says, I want more Mel Gibson.
More Mel.
Logan, there's a lot of Mel Gibson in this movie. More.
There's that off ramp. There we go.
No way you live. No way. Get ready for it, audience. Yeah, they're going. Good Samaritans going to help.
Hey, are you okay? Get the fuck back in your car.
Gun in your face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus.
Albie just woke up. He's like, what the fuck are you yelling at? He's staring at me with like one eye open.
Jesus.
Do you think he does all his own stunts?
No, but I'll say yes.
He's like Tom Cruise. He tried to fight that stranger for real, though.
God damn it. He has the best yells. I know. I said, don't touch me. Yeah!
Here it is, audience. No way you live.
No way. Oh, yeah. Let's throw that jazz. Let's get that sax. I'm loving the feedback of this saxophone from my computer and your TV. I'm getting like a double dose of it. It's great.
I know.
No way you live. This general really got himself into quite the pickle.
A real pickle, Max.
Like, what kind of general does actual drug deals with like mid-level people? What are you doing? You hire somebody to do that shit.
Mm-hmm. You get Gary Busey to do that.
Yep. Well, maybe that's why he's there. He's like, well, Gary, he's the best enforcer, but I cannot leave him unattended.
Around drugs? Oh, my God.
Around just people.
Right.
I need to watch him at all times.
Those grenades are not going to end well for you, buddy.
Nope. Logan agrees. Kablamo.
Kablam.
I need somebody to do just an assessment on the amount of property damage that they cause in these movies.
That should be a sequel. It's just the insurance underwriter who has to come out after these movies.
It's like, well, you got $40 million of drugs off the street, but you caused $8.2 billion in damage.
Pretty good math, eh, Rog?
Yeah, hey, it's the kind of math I like.
Do you understand
Equals
math
results.
now? Math is science,
What they
and
call,
science is the devil's work.
Only numbers I know are in the Bible.
John 3:16.
It's the only one I know. Thou shall destroy and explode.
These two very stereotypical Asian guys.
Yep. It's just, what are they talking about?
Right. Oh, Riggs is driving.
Murtaugh's about to fucking pass out.
Mm-hmm.
He looked high as shit or something. He's cheesing. Here comes abuse.
Boom.
Yeah. I'll take 2.
Why was that car in gear?
I know.
Like, why,
yeah.
was he just sitting there with his foot on the brake, hit the car and drive?
The lights weren't on.
Yeah. Because there needed to be a wet lawn for them to fight on.
That's it. What day is it? That's definitely a Gary Busey moment right there. Goddamn Christmas! Just shoots the TV.
Look at how big his pupils are.
Yeah, this is the Busey that we know and love.
He has his eyes were
the one that trapped in a corner.
Right.
Yeah, he's a fucking wild animal trapped in a corner too.
Mm-hmm.
Just little beady eyes, teeth sticking out. I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of this car.
What is this, a stick?
What? Shit.
No movie can end without a battle of the bosses. That's a nice shirt, though. I love the fashion in this movie. It's fantastic.
I like the belt buckle he's got. I like his pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Busey's dressed pretty smooth in this one.
He's been dressed in the nines in every scene.
Yeah, just kind of weird. The best dressed person in this movie is Gary Busey.
Or do you think his teeth are real, or are those veneers?
I think they're real, because this kid has them too.
Oh,
He's just got fucking horse teeth.
Could you imagine being Gary Busey's kid?
Jack Busey. He's in fucking what's that alien movie by the RoboCop dude? Starship Troopers. He looks just like Gary Busey.
Jake Busey.
Jake. What did I say, Jack?
Oh my God. Wow.
It's like, that is a Busey if I've ever seen one.
That is a Busey, man.
There's no way he's banging Murtaugh's wife and getting away with it.
Nope.
That'd be a half horse woman. They're just talking. They're just talking.
They're just talking. I'll take full responsibility. I like how people are worried about liability right now.
I know. Oh, my sergeant's gonna be on my ass. What about the paperwork?
Right.
It's like, well, you guys.
LAPD would not be worried about that. A street fight? I mean, that's just old hat for them.
Yeah. It's like,
they'd be like, wait, where are the black people? We need to get some black people in there.
That's what I just said. I'm like, oh, thank God they're both white. Shit! You got Christmas lights all over me. Shit!
Just fighting with a light pole. Like, that would still
Catches
break
it.
your arm.
Also, in the time that he caught that, Gary Busey would have just impaled him.
Yes.
I feel like Mel Gibson ADRing this in the studio after the fact, he was probably like punching an intern while doing this just to get into character.
There's
Just
an
being
intern
the
permanent brain damage because of this ADR scene.
He's just punching. He's just wailing out in a punching bag, and then right afterwards they unzip the punching bag, and there's like two interns come out of it. They just flop out.
Right.
Yeah, come on,
tap me in. No. He's gonna put him in like a triangle choke, I think.
He breaks his arm, right? Maybe not. I don't
I think
know.
he
All these movies
gets
blend
his legs
together.
around his neck. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Hey. His fucking yelling is so good. He just sounds like a fucking new metal singer.
John would say metal.
Metal. It's pretty high in the metal meter. Break his fucking neck. Just a bunch of cops just having street justice on the front lawn.
That is the LAPD that we all know and love.
Break his neck.
Break his neck.
You lose. Yeah, just like Die Hard. The
Right.
following year, also a Joel Silver movie, the slow motion bad guy.
Boom.
Yeah, you got him. Slow motions in movies in the 80s and 90s, I just never understood it. It's like supposed to cause like more dramatic effect.
It just lengthens the movie. They need to hit a runtime, and they're like, well, let's put a lot of
it's
slow
just-
motion in there.
Ugh,
So we don't have a lot of content.
Never understood it.
Why is it raining now? It wasn't raining the entire movie. It never rains in LA. It rains like once every 8 years.
It only rains when Riggs goes to his wife's grave. I got a child. I'm sorry. Merry Christmas, Victoria.
I have a child. Her name's Rianne. She's half black.
Old Vicky Lynn Riggs. House is looking
Just the
good.
destroyed house of the Murtaughs.
Now, that sweater is not coming back. She
No.
should not be wearing that sweater. That sweater is made for like 70-year-old men. We didn't talk about Mel Gibson's hair at all this entire movie.
It's fantastic. It's feathered and beautiful.
It's like the same hair that he has in the Patriot, except it's real.
No, he has like a ponytail in the Patriot.
Yeah, he's got that flow though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He puts
I
this
guess his
into a
hair- I think his
ponytail
hair's straighter in the Patriot.
later. Yeah, yeah. It's just
I'm
one
not
of the little
challenging you on this,
extensions.
Max.
Well, I think he's got a perm in this one too.
Oh yeah,
He's,
definitely.
he's going to the hair dryer like every day, getting that big ball thing around your head
Yeah.
to dry it all off.
Right.
Spending a lot of time on that hair. That's the thing that's so weird about the fourth one is that his hair is short. It's just like, nah, just keep the flow. It's Riggs. Riggs doesn't have a short haircut.
Yeah, Riggs has.
He just looks like Mel Gibson.
Right.
Yeah. Same thing with McClane. It's like, no, McClane is supposed to be balding. He's not like, he doesn't have a shaved head. Now he just looks like Bruce Willis.
I know. I hate the shaved head.
Yeah. Just
McClane
bring it back for the character.
McClane is supposed to be like a fucking alcoholic cop. Like,
yeah,
on
just
the,
a
on his
gruff
last leg.
Yeah. Not like a slick fucking like Barbie doll.
Right.
Mr. Clean. Oh, God.
And then all of a sudden their house gets destroyed some more.
Immediately breaking shit.
Yep.
I'm too old for this.
He just fixes the light because that's the only thing he has control over.
Would be great if the light then went out right there.
Right.
The last shot, it just goes.
Tom Atkins.
Well, there it is. Old Tommy Axe.
Cop.
Well, we did it.
We did it,
Cop
man.
and policewoman and police officer.
Without
without
too many like lulls either.
Yeah, this is better than I thought, I guess.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
probably the
listeners
best we
will
could
tell
hope
us.
for.
Yeah, Sam the dog and Burbank the cat. So cute.
Stunts. Mick Rogers.
Hey Mick. What a Christmas film. Well,
Exactly.
I didn't have any way to close this out, but
Merry Christmas, everybody.
if you're lucky enough to have a Riggs or a Murtaugh in your family, God bless you.
If you're lucky enough to have an anti-Semite who happens to be a good filmmaker in your family, cherish them.
Say what you want about Mel Gibson, but that son of a bitch knows story structure.
That's like literally something out of South Park episode.
that was in South Park, the man bear pig.
Oh,
thing.
really?
The Imagination Land.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, my nipples are so hard.
They hurt.
Mel Gibson's hairstyle created by Ramsey. There it is.
Really?
Got just one dude do Mel Gibson's hair in the credits. Yep. Nobody
His
else,
name is
just
Ramsey.
Mel. One name, Ramsey.
Wow. Construction coordinator. Look at all the people that have to be on movies.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's why I think
Animal
every movie
trainer.
should.
I guess, yeah, there's
College
a dog and a
football
cat in
game.
here.
Panavision and Technicolor. Nice.
Nice.
I don't think either of those things exist anymore.
Nope. You don't have to put color into shit anymore. It just comes like that.
Yeah. Yep. So I've been watching all the Star Trek Next Generation shows. I'm trying to find something to watch before I go to bed. And that's a good one because there's 200 episodes. And they filmed all that on actual film. So they restored it in HD and it looks fucking amazing. And it's from
really?
1987. It's from the same year as this movie. And it's
Wow.
yeah, it's
Is
HD
that the one with
crisp.
Patrick Stewart in it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And the guy from Reading Rainbow.
Yep.
Yep. It's that one. Well, there it is. There's Lethal Weapon, our first commentary track.
Enjoy,
Woo.
folks. And Bill, like I said at the beginning, fuck you. And meet me at North Square, bro.
Shots fired.
Shots.
Bill will hear this in
Never.
about... Probably never. He'll never hear it.
Bill will never hear it.
Let's just reference this all the time to Bill because nobody else on the podcast is probably going to listen to this episode.
Right. Yeah, Bill actually probably is the only one that will listen to it.
Well, that was fun, man. I enjoyed it. We'll
I had a
have to
really
do
good
another
time, too.
commentary track.
I think-
Yeah,
I
we'll have to
think
do
so,
this
too.
again, I think.
Especially
Yeah,
if we get more, I think you and I did a great job, but if we get more
I
people,
agree.
it would be better.
Yeah. So maybe we'll start doing this like once a month or something. It's a lot easier for me to put it together because I don't have to edit anything. It just gets released the next day. So
Yeah, I think it's good. I like it.
yeah, so maybe we'll either revisit some older episodes we did of movies that we want to talk about again, or if anybody wants to write in any suggestions of anything that's actually worth watching, we'll check it out. But we hope everybody has a great Christmas and a Hanukkah. Mel Gibson doesn't wish you guys have a good Hanukkah, but happy holidays, happy New Year's. We'll be back with our winter series of snow-filled episodes coming soon. Anything
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Won't be great audio, but it'll be great.
Yes. Anything else before we get out of here, Timmy?
High and Bloom sucks.
Yep.
That's one thing
Go
me and Mel
Sox.
Gibson can probably agree on.
Agreed. Well, until next time, REDBUBBLE.
REDBUBBLE.
And we'll be back. Bye.